Greetings, everyone. This is Audra Johnson, CEO of The Enterprising Woman, where we are about all things entrepreneur. I'm also your go-to and subject matter expert for small business startups, all things cleaning, health and wellness, and finances. Woo! Well, this is an impromptu teaching tonight. More of a warning, more of a watch out. I'll go ahead and start off by saying I hope everyone has had a wonderful and productive day and week in their business. And what I want to talk to you guys about is it's a two-sided subject, but it's about scammers. Okay, I don't know, those of you, if you're in business, if you have an internet business selling products or goods and you use social media platforms. Recently I learned that there's a young lady and she flows between Mississippi and Alabama. I'm not going to mention her name because I guess it's considered alleged until she's actually, gone to trial and all of that. But nevertheless, this young lady has been caught multiple times for running online internet scams. Okay. She has robbed people for thousands of dollars. She does, on the pictures that I see, have old pages on social media platforms set up like she's selling, the design inspired accessories and stuff like that. So, she would be, the person that, would maybe, advertise design inspired things. Some of these people go live, with their shows. They do Facebook lives, advertising and selling their products. And some people will do all that and they'll take the money from the customer after they pay and they'll never send them the merchandise. So that's one thing that I was told by someone that this individual had done. But not only that, she created some sort of like a network to help other business owners scale up their businesses. And so by means of that direction, she was really scamming people. Someone said that they had been scammed out of $14,000. I know someone personally, a personal acquaintance, she was scammed out of about $1,400, but she got her money back. And so this is something that I want to come on here and talk about because, these scammers, they really make it challenging and difficult for the people that really operate in integrity with their online businesses. So long story short, look out for people, that, let's say they want to connect with you. They see, your business, is looking good. They see that, the way you, represent yourself and the way you present yourself is truly how you flow. And truly, they just see the gift on you. And what happens is these people want to connect, and a lot of them want to connect because they want to connect to who you're connected to. And so, for example, this same young lady, a couple of acquaintances of mine that are in online internet businesses, this young lady was stealing their photos. So a lot of times, you see us, put our watermark or we'll put our logo on our pictures when we advertise on social media platforms because we have to do that. And those of you that already navigate on social media and you're making money and you're selling products and you're advertising, you're posting pictures and video, protect your work. Protect it. Protect what you put out there, because this young lady was stealing photos from other people. You know what else she was stealing? She was stealing the reviews from other people, because a lot of time those of us in business, we could take a testimonial or a review in the form of a Facebook message or an email or a text message reply, and we know how to take that and post it as a review. And so those of you that are doing business this way, you want to make sure you protect your work, because there are all kind of people out there. They're looking for, okay, these pictures are clean. You know what? I'll take these and I'll just make up a whole makeshift social media page, social media account. And then I'll just go ahead and just act like I'm them. So, we know this is nothing new, but it's really important because this young lady, she got caught and, she got arrested and stuff. But like in about 2 days, she's already out on bail. She's out now. She's made bond. So, this person has done this before, got caught, got arrested. And they went right back out and did it again, and now they're caught. They got arrested again and already out on bond. So I say this to say, watch and protect your work. Cover and protect your business. You know, at the end of the day, we are responsible for making sure that, you know, we do our due diligence in making sure that our work and our particular, let's say, branding is protected. Now I'm going to flip the script a little bit, and I'm going to talk about the scammer that, let's say, they scam, let's say, the business owner. If you have a business and you're sending products, especially if you drop ship, if you drop ship through a vendor that will not send the items via, let's say, United Parcel, UPS, or something like that, and they just send it, you know, the regular postal service with a tracking number, you have to be careful with that, because there are people out here that are trying to build their business off of your business. And they search on social media pages and social media platforms for people that have beautiful pages, who have their pages set up, clean photos. And what they will do, they will order from you. And then they will receive the item. Let's say you have the tracking number, they have the tracking number. You set yourself up for tracking alerts. You stay on top of it. You constantly notify them to check their, to check their mail when it's delivered, because you can set up, you know, yourself to receive text alerts every time a package with the postal service, USPS, moves. You will get an alert. And so there are people, though, they want to try to capitalize off your business by receiving an item and just saying they didn't get it. And truth be told, if they're not signing for that item, there's really no proof that they got it, even though you can go online on the USPS website, pull it up, and it says delivered. You can file a case with the Postal Service, and they will go ahead and investigate it. And what they do, they take like a GPS calculation, and what they do, they track the employee that day, because when they deliver something and they mark it delivered, it has the day and the exact time it was delivered. So investigation is basically going back into the records of that employee to ensure that they were actually at the location at the time that they noted in their handheld, okay, this package was dropped off at this time. So it's still one person's word against the others. But the bottom line is that there are people out here, their goal is to just constantly do that. They do that because they feel like, well, you know what? If I say I didn't get it, maybe they'll send me another one. If I said that, you know, I didn't get it, you know, they'll have to send me another one. Or I'll file, you know, whatever I need to file. So you want to be careful with that scammer. Now let's talk about scammers and the effects that they leave on the people that they have scammed. You know, it's unfortunate that people that scam make it, let's say, it makes for the legit business owner. They have to work harder, you know, to not only protect their work, but to cover themselves. So, for instance, there are people that will come, you know, they'll see your page is clean, your advertisements are clean, beautiful work, and they want what you have. They want it, but, you know, they'll hit you up and they'll be in the inbox and they'll say, well, you know, I hope you're not a scammer, you know, and you know what, I've been scammed before, and, you know, And there's a fine line in between helping someone, explaining to them, and you can validate yourself. You know, those of you that sell goods and services, get video testimonials from your clients, post those and protect those. Protect those too with your logo and your watermark. Because again, people steal. They steal media, they steal video, they steal whatever they can because they want to scam other people. So long story short, you guys, you know, there's a fine line in, you know, just, you know, explaining, you know, what you offer to a person and just simply constantly trying to defend yourself. When you find yourself where you're constantly defending yourself, because someone is constantly asking you like these trick questions because they believe you're a scammer, those are people you have to just be willing to walk away from. You really do. Because unfortunately, like I said, there are people out here and they see everything's visual. They like what you have. But when it's time to pay, the double-mindedness starts kicking in. Then they want to start asking and bombarding you a bunch of questions. Listen, there's some people that go back and forth all day with a person for them to just say, hey, well, I'm nervous. I don't know about this. You know what you have to tell them? You have to tell them, well, you know what? If you're like leery, skeptical, don't buy, don't shop. Because I am a living witness that when you do that, for some reason, you'll get blessed with 3, 4 more paying clients. I'll give you a testimony. Last weekend, a physician happened to see my business page, and she liked some, things I had on there. And she inboxed me, and, I went back and forth with her. She's in a whole nother country. And so we go back and forth, and I give her the information, and she said, well, let me talk this over with my husband, because she was buying some items, gifts for herself and her husband for Valentine's Day. And so she said, I'll get with you the next day. And man, the next day, again, she's in another country. So when it's evening over here, it's morning over there. I wake up to the full payment in my account. The full payment. We didn't have to go back and forth. I didn't have to go all day, trying to justify who I am and what I do. She could discern me. And so you guys, there are people out here that can discern us, and there's some people that just can't. And again, no resentment toward the people that can't. If they can't, they just can't. But you have to be willing to come to a place and come to a point where you say, you know what? Every time I answer them, they keep coming back almost like they're trying to quiz me, because they're not going to be justified in the whole message of it until they're able to feel like you're a scammer. And so they want what you have. Some of them can't even afford it. They really can't. But they want to go back and forth, because that's the psyche part. That's feeding the endorphins. It's giving them that psychological high. Because sometimes when people see an item, they really feel like they've already bought it, especially when they start engaging back and forth with you. When they start engaging back and forth with you, to them, they feel like they bought it. That's why a lot of times people do these live sales, and they may get 50 people to raise their hand for an item. But when they go the next day, after they invoice the people, maybe half of them pay. See, some people have psychological disorders in their mind, and their goal is to just get that high, get that fix. It's like a dope addict. And they get their dope fix by looking at different things online and engaging independent business owners where they feel like, okay, I can get their attention, because they can't do it online with major corporations. They're going to get a bot, or they're going to get, let's say, they'll just say, hey, email us, we'll get to you. But independent business owners, for some reason, people that have issues, a lot of time are just drawn to that. So anyway, I am going to talk to you guys later, but I had to come on here and give you guys that, because we're in an hour where people are starting to become more and more challenging. But there's money to be made out there. Never forget it. So I will talk to you later. Have a great day, night, or evening.